The crying of the children kept me awake, and I had a terrible vision. I saw the fall of our city, bleached bones under a harsh sun. Carthage, gone. Why would Baal send such a vision? He's not cruel. He has watched over us. We have had victories aplenty in war. Our merchants sail to all corners of the world. And yet now, I fear I cannot help it. We are the envy of lesser people. They tell terrible lies about us. They do not understand, so they lie. But the Romans, they are the masters of falsehood. War will come, I'm sure of it. So I will have no more false visions. And I think the children will be quiet tonight.
Hey, howdy folks, ColdMeat here with first part of this Rome Total War Darthmod 8.1 with the Carthaginians. Thank you all for your vote on the video. By the way, it was really tight between Carthage and the Seleucids that are on the other side here. I picked Carthage between the two because we can get Elephant a bit faster, they have more cities, and we're right next to the Romans, so we can take care of them pretty quick. We're gonna start right away. Let's start the build up. And let's observe at the same time what we have really quick. Fleets, okay. I'll look at the armies right after, but the most important part right now is the economic thing. Let's start in Carthage. Let's start here. Oh, I don't have any roads. So it's gonna be a round of building roads, I guess. There's no roads anywhere. Nope. So we'll start by that because we need the cash. It's important we get more denaries right away. Well, I don't think it's denaries, but that would be to verify. So I'm gonna go around, do a little round of roads. I just noticed something though. We're gonna take a second to get things in thingy. It's because it's not upgraded, that's why the public order is low. And I think it's the same thing in Carthago. Yeah, it's the same thing. So we'll do that. Upgrade the city. And then we'll get to temples and roads after that. So let me see where we are in construction. And advance to the next city. Are we doing roads in Palma? Not right now. Not right now. Let me put the temple up so everybody's happy. Roads in Sirte. Carolus. Roads also. And we are done everywhere. Second part I'm gonna do is double check my taxes. Make sure everybody's taxed properly. Normal, that's okay. Normal, normal. That can be taxed a little bit more. That can be taxed a little bit more. This one too. Look at your public order. If it's at 200, you're not taxing your people enough. Tax. Get some cash. Alright, so we went around all the settlement. We are building. That's excellent. Let me have a look at the fleets first. Two boats. Only one. Oh, that's good. Okay. What I'm gonna do is group this together. 4 boats together. Not a chance that this will get sunk. I notice I have a diplomat here, and I have another one in the Iberian Peninsula. So I'm gonna move here. This one's gonna move up. Moving up north. Try to get some more trade agreements. But we should be getting trade agreements with Egypt and all the other around. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna... Can I? Yeah. We'll recruit 1 diplomat on this side. And he's gonna start a long walk into the desert. Maybe see where the Numidians are, because they're right boarding us. That's the Numidians, by the way, right here. For that, I'm gonna need more militia or people to police my city. That's the basic unit, the Iberian infantry. And it's cheap. It's pretty cheap. So, and they're good. Look. So it's really gonna be a lot of fun, I think. So that's move. That's move. Too many troops here, I think. Let's see. Yeah, way too many troops. So we're gonna have to move out some of those. I'm gonna verify something before we really start moving. Okay, so our enemies, all the Romans, all the Roman factions, and the rebels. We are allied with Macedon, Gaul, the Greek city, and Numidia. So Spain is not one of our allies. So we can start attacking Spain here in the near the coast, and then we'll go in and then see what we're gonna do about Gaul. My army I will put right here. So do we have elephants? Not here. Yep, I have 1 unit. It's a good start. For sure we'll conquer the world after, you know, we have 1 unit. Oh, I have another one. I think I should be moving this one though.
Ships ready.
I'll keep it where it is. Probably we'll put the troops together in Carthago Nova and Corduba, and we'll go up north. So I'm gonna recruit an extra unit of Iberian infantry in each city to make sure I have enough militia. We are at 1730. I have enough troops here. I'm gonna regroup those 2 fleets
Aye, great lord.
together here.
Joining the fleet.
Let me move my diplomat up north.
Great one.
By the way, if you are interested into this mode, it is really easy to install with Steam. There's no problem installing this mode whatsoever. So if you're interested, feel free to visit Total War Center. I might be putting a link actually in the description so it's easier for you. I don't know where I'm gonna send my cavalry, but we're gonna be I'll be sending 2 units out or 3 units out of this city, and we're gonna be moving them. I can't cross unless I have a boat, so let's take a little walk here, take the boat. Enough troops here, an extra Iberian infantry, a bit everywhere. I gotta tell you, you've seen me play Rome Total War. I like recruiting militia. There's no barrack here, so it's gotta be built. We are down on cash at 1250. And what's gonna happen? Okay, so I have a spy. Let's spy here. Okay, so Syracuse, our allies, by the way, the Greeks, and our enemy. I don't think he's gonna come over because we'll send him elephants, and that's gonna be it. I might be reinforcing this army. There you go. Well, just in case something happened, but I don't think so. That's going up north. Well, turns are pretty simple. So we'll go explore and see which territory belong to who, and we're gonna start an attack on Spain. That's my first enemy. That's what I decided. It's pretty much all done. I think I might be moving. Can I move some troops out? Maybe join here? No, I can't. Not right now. So this is gonna finish. Like I said, after that we're gonna build a temple. There's Tanit, there's Baal, there's Milkart. If you want to know what all the temples, you know what they'll give you access to, make sure that you open the building browser and then have a look. Academies, law enforcement. So which one is more interesting? Tanit is not giving any special unit. Baal is. We got Secret Band and Secret Legion. Sacred, sorry. And for Milkart, nothing. So I'm gonna continue on with Baal because I'm not sure, but I think, yeah, we have a temple here of Baal. So we'll continue with Baal. And I hope you probably watched the intro when they're talking about Baal, so it's good. My army I will put here, so I got a good view on this little piece of terrain. This is good. I don't think we have anything else to do. We gotta move on. I'll move my fleet here in case I have to send my army on the other side. Great. So let's skip the first turn of this Carthaginian campaign. That was quick. No, there's no editing, by the way, on this. We have the largest faction. And we are the strongest faction. That's a good start. Okay, so all of our roads are up. Let's start with Carthage. In the recruitment, I like what we have here, except that for spears we're a bit low. On city barracks, that'd be cool. Hold on, 4 turns. I have 6,000. Let's get more money. Let's get more cash. The academy, temple, 3 turn. Okay, we'll make sure the city stay clean. Hold on, farming. So this is 3 turn. The next 3 turn will be farming. After roads, we're farming. Let's not forget my diplomat. Thingy is not done. Cordoba. Cordoba, they're not super happy. So let's put a temple right now. Carthago. Palma. The temple is up. They're a bit happy. We'll do roads. No, we'll do trader first. I don't know why it's not built, but we'll do trader first. Sirte. Good taxes. We're doing the trader. Trader, same thing here. It's because there's already traders in most of those spots. That's why I didn't build markets. And temples are important, by the way. They are. They keep your people happy, and that's what's important. So you can tax them. Taxing is super important. I'm going up north. I don't know if he's coming to disembark here, but I'm not gonna take any chance. He's got no army. If he had an army inside, we would have interrogation marks here, and it's not the case. I'm gonna reinforce this army again. Get another unit of barbarian infantry. That's pretty much what it is for that second turn. Let's move the troops so they don't move in between turns. Let's go see the Spanish. He's sending a diplomat south, by the way. And then we're gonna put together an army here with Carthago Nova and Corduba to take the north. If I can, like I said, I'm gonna move those 2 units or 3 units north to Carthago. And this is where it's gonna start. I'm not promising you a battle right in the first part because it's all a setup thing. Let's move my diplomat out.
Sire, here is to obey.
Yep, that's what you're gonna do. Move, please. Too far. Okay, you're going this way. Good for 2 turns. Right now, the Romans. By the way, if you're not maybe recognizing, you know, some of those little things here, the little thingies representing the units. Sorry, the unit card. If you don't recognize some of the unit cards, that's normal because a lot of them were changed. Darthmod is actually, and yes, by the way, all my units are on huge. This is why I have 24 elephant in 1 unit, not 12. So I'm playing on huge all the time. I don't like small battles. I like big battles, and you like big battles. So don't tell me that putting units on huge is not a good idea. Great. End of that turn. Because building, recruiting is done. So we'll skip. There we go. Oh no. You really gonna do that? Man. Ah, there was a diplomat here. Clear defeat. Ah, cool. Trade and map info. Yeah, sure. Sure. Alright. I did not lose my diplomat, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna disembark it. This boat will probably sink. I'm going this way. If it sinks, it sinks, but at least it's only 1 boat. I would be really tempted to go attack the Juliais right now. Take elephants and everything I can regroup. Hold on. I'll put militia here. I'll move those up north.
March. No more moves, sire.
I might be removing also the cavalry because, wow, this is really good cavalry, by the way. Really, really good. Look at the armor, the charge bonus. It's excellent. I would actually maybe recommend you take a moment to play with the Carthaginians if you haven't. I'm actually surprised every time I click on something. So we have to start farming in Cordoba. And we need 2,000 in population. I might be building the walls for eventually. Carthago. Roads are necessary. The taxes are too low for what I like. I'll put a temple. And thingy, it's getting a little bit better. Let's do the shrine to Baal. No. The mines. The mines! I'm not a dwarf, but I do like building mines. Excellent. So, the construction report being done, I'm gonna board this ship.
Forward. Ships ready. Aye, my lord.
My liege.
Hold on. If I board right now, I can't get to the other side right away.
Yes,
But that's
mighty
okay.
lord.
It won't be
Moves
attacked.
defeated,
We're not gonna
sire.
lose the 3 units. They're not the most important units, but they are necessary. So we can go up north.
Awaiting your
Let's see here
command.
what our Spanish
Yes,
friend has.
my liege.
So he's got 4 territories, and we have... Okay, so we're gonna start on the coast, go around, like this. Numentia, I think, is the capital. Spanish large town. Well, yeah, we are definitely going to a large town instead of a small one. Alright, so what we're gonna do... Yes, I know it's a lot of setup, and it's a lot of... The start is a bit slow. But we have to make sure that everything is in order before we really push forward. So we're gonna take a break here on part 1. Don't forget, folks, to leave your thumbs up on this part if you pick Carthage, or if you're maybe discovering Carthage looking at my videos. We're definitely gonna have a lot of fun in this campaign. This is gonna be really eventually the fights against the Romans will be tons of fun. You will see tons of Romans flying around bashed by elephants. I'm gonna love this, and you will. So thank you in advance for your thumbs up. Thank you in advance also for your comments. If you have any question of maybe what's gonna happen and you know what I'm gonna do, if you have things to suggest also, you know, go north, go south, you know, you have good suggestions for the campaign, you can leave them in the comments. You know that I answer all my comments, almost all of my comments, except for maybe some of the stupid ones, but even that I do answer. Some of you probably notice. So we'll take a break. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to have a look at my channel. If you did not subscribe yet, I will. If you want, it's up to you. It's up to you. But I mean, I'm getting over 700 or 800 right now. 700 or 800 subscribers a month. So I think maybe you should be part of them. You know, if you haven't subscribed. So thank you very much again, and have a good one.